let me tell you something about mom guilt. Even now when I'm doing work and things like that, when I look at the clock and I see it's 6:15, mom guilt goes off. Oh, I need to be making the dinner. And it's great. I have the most supportive husband. I have 3 boys. Their wives are going to be so lucky because I have trained these boys so well. They will say, no, your work is important too. And we are all here. So tonight it's my turn. Or my husband will say, I'm doing the prep tonight. You're working here. You're busy. And by the same token, when my husband's in court or something like that, I'll jump in and do that, which is great. But it's funny how as women, we are wired that way, right? We're wired that no. And it's nice to see that it's changing. It took, a while for it to change for me, but especially with these women who are the wives of the superstar athletes, it's incredible how, one of them who is incredibly sage and wise, she said to me, not just in my area, Kara, but in any woman's area, it's so important that you find your purpose. Your passion will change over your life, but you have to know what your purpose is. And that's going to be a present participle verb with an ing at the end. So my purpose is to, I am going to keep doing this. So for example, when I found my purpose, I'm an encourager. Who knew? But I will keep encouraging, and I love encouraging people. And when I'm in my sweet spot of encouraging people, it feels good and I feel good. And so it's just kind of
And that's what lights us on fire is that purpose. It's, what you would do, even if you weren't paid for it, but it's that ikigai, the 4 elements coming together. And what brought you to finding your purpose? Was there a moment where a light bulb went off and you were like, yes, this is it. I'm an encourager and this is how I'm going to show up as an encourager?
The funny thing is, I think it's what brought me to recognizing my purpose, because I always was living my purpose, but I didn't realize it. Because I've had people before, even when they were angry with me, going, we don't need you being a cheerleader. And now when I look back on that, I'm sort of saying, oh, wait a second. I was encouraging back then. I was like, when they were like saying it in a derogatory way, wow, I was encouraging. I can't believe that. But actually, truth be told, during COVID, I did a course online through Coursera. Yale University, Dr. Laurie Santos. I don't know if you've heard of the happiness course. A lot of people have done it. If you do it through Coursera and pay the $65, you get a little certificate that says you have this degree from Yale, this little course you've completed. And one of the elements of finding happiness is knowing your purpose.